Hello.
Hello.
Look who I got again.
Hola, it's me again.
Yes,
keep coming back.
For the ones that are listening, Ruth, you can also see us on YouTube.
Yeah, we did our hair and everything.
Amber did.
I did both of our hair.
Yeah, Amber is also my part-time hairdresser, so she did this beautiful French braids for me. You know what's funny though? I mean, okay, it's not that funny. It's just like a little fun fact. So I did gymnastics, right, when I was a kid. And we had this rule that during trainings we had to have our hair super tight. And if your hair was not done properly, you would be sent away from the training. So my mom would always like do this for me, those braids. Sometimes she would also put like little ribbons inside.
Cute.
But I think because of that, I'm like partly bald here because she would always pull it very tight.
I feel like I must have made some girls in my lifetime bald because, you know, I used to do competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we had like 12 girls and I was the one who would break because I'm fast, you know, and I'm very good at it. So, oh my God. And again, but I'm also very strict. So I was just like,
yeah, I really feel like for all the girlies out there that had braids often.
So sorry.
Yeah.
For hurting you.
The bold gang.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We went off topic from the very start.
And I'm about to go do it again. Can I? So, you know, I want to rebrand my podcast because I realized that it's so much more fun to do it with guests like you, like regular guests. And I feel like Girls Talk with Nicole is not a good match anymore. And I always say this comfy pomfy thing.
We comfy pomfy.
Yeah, because I like being comfy pomfy, and usually the setup of the podcast is comfy pomfy. So I wanted to rebrand it for like comfy pomfy. What do you think?
Okay, cute. I like it because, you know, I love blankets. I am always cold. I love to be warm. I miss summer. And I'm going off topic, but I just, you know, it's really hurting. No, I like it. Comfy pomfy, yeah.
Comfy pomfy, or maybe femme confidence pot.
Maybe like suggest something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching, listening, you know, what do you feel like is giving?
Yeah, what is it
giving?
Okay. Speaking of giving and receiving, today's topic, we're going to tell you finally, is can
I curse here?
I don't know.
People. Am I the people? That does not sound better. You know that, right?
Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole? Oh, I feel like it's perfect too because, okay, we're shooting this on a Sunday. And it's the afternoon after Dayan's birthday.
Which, by the way, today is her birthday.
Today's her actual birthday. And yesterday we celebrated it, which is really, really cute. But, you know, there were a few drinks and we were home a little late. And then I woke up like 5.5 hours after that. And yeah, comfy pomfy is perfect for shit like this. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I? Yeah, there's gonna be some explicit words in this episode.
She's doing her best though to avoid that.
Because I've
learned on YouTube. You want some?
Yeah,
I've learned on YouTube that I can monetize this podcast if there's not too many curse words, and there can be no curse words in the title. And I think, not like super explicit ones.
Okay, I'll try. Okay.
Last time you did very well.
You think so? I mean, I cursed only twice. I don't know. I like to curse. I feel like I'm a grown person, I'm a grown woman, and I can say what I want. If I want to say beep, bleep, 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 yeah, obviously I'm not going to say it. But, you know, just because society is like, oh, it's not very ladylike. I think it's ladylike. I think it is. It shows that I do what I want. Okay, yeah.
This is like when the curse words would come out, where she was like, let me try. Like, take away the curse words, all of a sudden Amber's lacking vocabulary.
I feel like I become like, you know, in like a rap song, you have like, oh, this person is like, oh, gang, like that's me trying not to curse.
By the way, speaking of cussing, look, Look, everything is aligned. We're gonna get there. We have beautiful not
Yeah.
dilemmas, but beautiful stories. We don't know them ourselves. We just read the titles.
And they're juicy.
They're
That's
juicy.
the one looking at us is insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just wanted to give it up to Cardi because she gave a concert in Saudi Arabia, and obviously there are some restrictions there. Like, you know, you have to be dressed a certain way, and I can imagine you cannot be cussing
She was like,
in your songs.
Salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
Yeah.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Yeah. But like, and
She said, it's not Cardi B, it's Halal B.
Literally. Because she did so well with adjusting her songs.
It's so respectful.
Yeah, that's very important,
Yeah.
of course. I guess she would go to jail if she didn't, but I didn't know if it's possible with her type of music.
I think it's great. I mean, like I said, it's great that you, like, I do like it when women in their songs, if they curse and just say whatever they want, because no restrictions, nobody
Yeah.
can tell them what they can do. But at the same time, in certain situations like this, it's so beautiful that people respect cultures and understand
Yeah, of
that there's
course.
different customs, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing when I go to, like, I like to I like to have my stuff out there, you know, learned that from this one. And, but when I go to Morocco, I'm covering up, and not because I feel like I have to, but I feel like more connected to it, and to the culture, and to, when I respect it. Okay, anyway,
Fair.
yeah.
Okay, enough introduction. So the way we're going to do that, we are going to read a few stories. And then by the title, we're instantly going to decide whether you are being an asshole or not, and then we are going to read the context. So if you want to play this game with us,
Play
go
along.
ahead, play along.
Players.
Do you want to read first, or should I read first?
It's fine. You can go for it.
Okay, so
I'm very
number
curious.
1. Am I the asshole for faking my giving birth?
Now,
What the hell is going on there?
are you the okay, based on the title alone?
Yeah. I say yes. Because I feel like, girl, you're taking it too far. You're faking giving birth.
Yeah, but like maybe she's in like a toxic ass situation. Is ass a curse word? It's okay. Maybe she's in a toxic situation and she's like having to
But okay, is it like
Okay.
faking giving birth? Like, let's say like I'm pregnant now and I'm like, I think that's it. I think I gotta go. Then no, then it's a tiny thing. But if you
If
like,
it's safety related though.
yeah,
Okay, wait, I'm gonna say yeah, you're the asshole. I'm gonna go with you.
if you make it like a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into it, y'all.
Here goes the story. I'll keep this short as possible. It's
And
not
I'll be
short.
quiet with my ad libs.
It's not short, but we love long stories. I, 25, female, am pregnant with the baby due to in a couple of days. My husband,
What? Sorry?
she's 25, prego, and she's about to pop the baby. My husband, 25, promised that he would be the one to drive me to the hospital and that he would be glued to the phone until birth. He works only 10 minutes from our home, and his boss agreed to let him go when the birth happens.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I kind of see where it's going. The problem is my mother-in-law. My husband and her have an unhealthily, in my opinion, strong bond, and she's overly involved in our relationship, which has caused many issues in the past. We do know how you feel about boys that are close with their moms.
I mean, okay, yeah.
She requires his attention every day. She has suggested moving in with us ever since I became pregnant. She also has emergencies in the, how do you call those? Hush.
Bunny ears.
Bunny ears. Whenever we have anniversaries, important occasions like my birthday, etc. As the date is approaching, I became increasingly worried that his mother will have an emergency, in
Bunny
the quotation
ears.
marks.
I like bunny ears.
Okay, bunny ears during during birth, and I will have trouble getting to the hospital or will be forced to be alone during. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I voiced my concerns, and it caused fights between me and them.
Oh wait, the fact that she says between me and them is like the husband and the mother are one.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. What a situation.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, I don't know if it's a deflection, but to be fair, that's a really good question. Like, okay, if you're in a relationship, married, actually. You already have your own family unit. And your mom is being a little bit too pushy and too nosy.
Your husband better stand up for you.
Yeah.
Because that's your closest. Because you know what? You choose your partner.
Yeah.
And if you choose like to marry, you chose them like that is your other half. So miss me with that fighting over attention with the mom, because it's not about that. Like, that's such a different relationship.
Yeah.
But it is you and your husband, and then if you had children, that becomes your newest like priority. That's how I see it.
Yeah. You know it that I'm very like pro bond with mom person, and also my boyfriend is from culture where mother is fully like on pedestal. But I still do think that if your mom is literally against your wife, because as a healthy mom, you should want to help your son to make this relationship work. Like, he chose this woman.
Yeah.
So if you're like acting weird and being jealous and trying to like cause arguments between them, then
it's not cool.
It's not cool, and then your son indeed should stand up for you.
And I do, because she also already said something like about moving in when she becomes pregnant. I feel like that I can see like in certain situations that is very nice.
Helpful, yeah.
But now when she has emergencies, everything, like it needs to be helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Moving on, I even suggested asking my
best
friend to drive me and keep me company, as I'm scared of giving birth. Understandable.
Of course.
But it was shot down with, how can't you trust your own husband? Well,
I mean,
so I'm not proud of it, but I faked giving birth yesterday. How? I called my hubby at work, told him it started. He said he will be right there. After half an hour, I called him to ask where he was, and he didn't answer. After almost an hour, he called me to say that he's at the hospital with his mom, because guess what? She's having a medical emergency. Apparently, he called her to tell her that I'm giving birth, and she got, quotation marks, bunny ears, a heart attack from excitement. He said that he will have to miss my birth and actually asked me to call my friend to drive me and stay with me. Break up with him right now.
Hurt that man.
I
hurt him.
I was very angry and heartbroken, so I told him I wasn't actually giving birth, and that was a test that he showed me how he would actually behave versus what he said he would do.
He's gonna twist this, isn't he? Fucking hell.
Oh. And it proved that he would always care for his mother more than for his own wife who's carrying his child. He was very angry, of course, and blamed me for his mother's heart attack at the moment.
Wait. So it's her fault? Because she was even if she were...
You could also, too bad, you shouldn't have said that you pretended it, but you could have said that you thought it's coming. Because sometimes you get like some
those
cramps.
fake, not fake, but like before.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Learn to lie better, girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now he's angry and he's blaming her.
Of course he's angry because he got caught being a beep.
Yeah, and also, that's the thing. Like, boys like this, they are also obviously like manipulated by their moms and like blind, like they don't see clearly.
But I do feel like, okay, wait, no, I'm gonna, all right. First, let's finish
There's like a little bit more. We are halfway. His mom, of course, didn't have a heart attack, but a quotation marks, bunny ears, false alarm. I felt very justified, but now that we talked, I feel guilty. He said he feels manipulated or gaslighted. That's just because his mother lied about the emergency doesn't mean I should lie to him. He said that marriage is built on trust, so I have to trust him instead of lying to him to prove a point. Okay, let me finish at least the paragraph. Two more sentences. He even said that he didn't choose his mother over me, but chose a bigger emergency that he knew I could handle getting to the hospital, but his mother needed him more, and that heart attack is more serious. I pointed out she lied, but he said that he couldn't have known that and that I was just as bad for lying. More? I feel like I'm going crazy. Am I the asshole? Okay, there's the edit.
Okay, first of all, you know what it is in these situations? I do wonder, like, I do feel like there must have been red flags where you can see that he's a mother's child.
Yeah, I
and
wanted to say the same.
before you get pregnant with
Yeah.
this person. But no, she's not the asshole.
At all. No.
No. And he is, because
Yeah.
the fact, listen, is the situation is shit, but at the same time he's saying stuff like, oh, a heart attack is more serious and you have to trust me. Where was the trust when you promised to not even promise, like, I'm sorry, but when she's giving birth, that's you. Like, there's no other place you can be.
Yeah.
Right? That is your, you put it in her.
And also, why are you calling mom? You should have just rushed to the hospital and call mom from the hospital.
Yeah, I don't like people like this.
No, and I do agree with you. I was about to say the same thing. Like, those type of things, like, we should pay attention to them at the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah.
And don't minimalize them and neglect them. Don't be like, oh, yeah, it's just, I don't know, like at the beginning like that. Because things like this usually only get worse. They won't get better.
Oh, this is so sad.
It is very sad.
I truly feel like it should be your child, number one, then your partner. And because the child you put in this world, that's your choice, both of your choices. And that's your responsibility all the way. Your partner is the one you chose. So that should be number two, if you have like a child. And your parents, number three, but that doesn't make them inferior. That just means like your mother is a grown woman.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have anybody?
Yeah, and you can already,
Poor girl. Okay.
Frustrating.
Little edit.
Okay, just because I don't want to be misunderstood, I did what I did because I'm terrified to give birth alone. My friend would have to ask for a day off in advance, so she'd have to know that she is needed before I actually get contractions. My mom died in childbirth.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't want to be alone during the scariest moment of my life.
It makes him even worse.
Exactly. Even if I am
the asshole.
The asshole. Thanks.
TA, yeah.
I think this gave me the push I needed to get my ducks in a row. And my friend already asked for a couple days off to be there when I need it. I'm just so scared. So basically, your friend is better than your husband. Like, she's more there for you than your husband.
100%. Because he knew about the trauma, and still he's like, no, good job, girl. And
Oh, there we go. Edit 2. To answer a common question, why did you marry him?
Yeah.
Wasn't he putting his mom first from the beginning? Oh, thanks. I suppose it is a fair question, but it was never that bad. Well, now it is so. But when we first started, it was lovely. Oh. His mother was barely a footnote in our relationship because we are at uni and far away. Oh, okay. I suppose my greatest mistake was agreeing to move into his town versus move into mine. I come from a town on the opposite side of the country. Our uni was in the middle, so to speak, and his mom, while nosy and controlling, was far away and very easy to write off. When we got married, we moved into his town for logistic reasons. He already had a job lined up in his town. I didn't. We have been living here for a year and a half, and it has gotten progressively worse until now.
It's also not that long that she had to.
No. When he isn't in contact with her, he is a good partner, but when you add her into equation, he becomes a different person. Even his friends see it and ask me about it. Right now, I want to focus on my baby, but after birth, I think I'll have to rethink our life together.
Yeah.
I just can't spend the rest of my life in a triad with his mother. And
she is right. You know what? She is doing the best she can right now in the situation because... okay, and again, we were saying like, okay, didn't you see it in the beginning? But at the same time, it's not her fault.
No, of course not.
She's just in a shitty situation. I do respect her for being like, whatever, I'm going to focus on my child right now first. Like I said, child number one. Yeah. Once you get pregnant, that's your responsibility.
Have you seen this question on Reels on Instagram? Like, the house is on fire. Who do you say first, mother, child, or wife?
And I'm always surprised that there's like these different answers. I know maybe some of you are watching this and you're like, oh, she just said like partner number 2 that quick. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. To me, it makes a lot of sense.
So who would you say first?
My child, if I have one.
And then?
Child free. Then my partner. Now, let's be honest, he gonna save me. Because I'm gonna be like, hello, help me.
I want to say, like, I'm not saving nobody. I'm like worrying about myself.
You for sure. You're just gonna be laying there like, if I die, at least I died like knowing who I am and what I am about.
No, but to be
God.
fair, I think I am going to like upset you guys, but I think I would save child first, because that's your child. That's your
child.
That's your responsibility.
Yeah.
But then I think I would save my mom above my shoe, and I'm pretty sure he would say the same. That my boyfriend.
First time you said his name.
Oh, well.
Hard launch.
Very hard.
Yeah, but he can save himself.
Well, yeah, but let's say like we're playing this stupid game. So I think like he would also say a child. I wish he was here, because I actually.
We can call him down.
I think he would also say child, and I'm pretty sure he would say mom as well.
But I do feel like a fire is also a different situation. But like in something like this with this guy,
yeah, no, then I know.
Birth,
also,
when your wife is giving birth or your mom is having a heart attack because she's giving birth, oh, miss me with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number
Ready?
2. Mm-hmm.
Here we go. The title. Am I the asshole for... Okay. Sorry, I already know. Am I the asshole for controlling, bunny ears, my wife's free time?
Yes.
Yes. Hard
But
yes. Oh.
Yes, definitely. But again, of course, everything is contextual, and I feel like it depends on what kind of relationship you have. And it's in bunny ears, right? But yes.
Yeah, because it says controlling, like
Yeah.
not maybe, okay. Let's see. It's not super long, this one. So let's see. My wife and I are in our early 40s with a couple kids, so our lives are pretty busy. We try our best to give each other one night a week to ourselves. That's actually more than I do.
Yeah.
Our free time to unwind and pursue solo hobbies or whatever.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. When the weather is nice, my wife often likes to go hiking. Sometimes with her sister, sometimes with our dog, sometimes by herself. I like that. If she's going hiking, I ask her to let me know where she's going and roughly when she'll be home. I want to know in case something happens. I know when to be concerned and where to start looking. She grumbled about it a little bit before, but it mostly never caused any issues until a couple of days ago. She had her free time night on Monday, and she told me she was hanging out with her sister. Tuesday morning, I asked how her sister was doing and if they had fun. She told me everything was good and they had a good time hiking together, and said something like, hey, please remember to let me know where you're going and when you'll be home if you're going hiking. And she blew up at me. Okay.
Oh.
She said she's so tired of me trying to control her free time, and that it's not fair of me to try and micromanage what she does and where she goes when she never does it to me. It devolved into an argument from there, and we're both still pretty annoyed about it. From my perspective, it's not about controlling her, it's about safety. She's out in the woods, sometimes after dark, sometimes by herself. She isn't always in areas with cell phone coverage, so I worry if she gets hurt or lost or something else happens to her, I wouldn't have a clue where to send help unless she tells me where she's going to be. She argues that she doesn't ask for that kind of information from me when I'm having free time. But I'm not doing activities that involve the same sort of risk. Am I the asshole for wanting to know where she is and when she'll be back when she's out hiking?
Not at all.
Honest,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say no, but because I have heard before also this kind of situation where somebody's like, no, I just, want to know where you are, but because of safety, and then it's not safety, it's just like, okay, let me say this, the hiking, okay, the thing that concerns me is like, because as a girl, when I go outside, for example, I like to run, and if I'm in a new environment, especially like dark or whatever, in forest, I send my location to my boy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would ask you for your location.
But then I already understand that I am in a vulnerable position, right? And so it's funny that she is not feeling that way. So that gives me kind of the indication, like maybe it is like his you know, he's only saying that about safety. Maybe it's not actually, and then it's really annoying.
My first thought when you were reading it was that maybe there were already some other frustrations, like she maybe she's also like overstimulated because they have a lot of kids, and there are like some other things that she's annoyed about, and then that question was just catalyzer
much.
of the
And I don't, do you share your location with your man?
No, but unless like I indeed like you, like when I, for instance, come back home late or I'm biking from the studio, then yes, I do send him location. And also we have a shared agenda where I put like all the appointments and things that I have planned, so he knows where I'm.
Because I do think it is like, especially if you live together, that's also a different thing. But like if you live together, it is for me important. Like when my man goes somewhere and he does something, like I do know where he is, or at least like, oh, he's hanging with friends from there, and I know roughly until when. You don't have to be like, I am home at 11, but like sometimes it's like, oh, we're gonna get drinks, so it's gonna be late. I know, okay, don't wait up, it's gonna be late. But, you know, if it gets really late, like after my bedtime, he knows, he got to text me about it. So I do feel like living together, you have to find that balance. But here, I'm just like, why is she...
There must be something more.
There is more,
I literally, like, yesterday was listening to some podcast where they were talking about, like, argument in a relationship. And the argument was about the toothpaste, because the husband was a roller. Like, he would roll it. Oh, no, he was a squeezer. And a wife would be like the roller, so she would like, you know, roll the toothpaste tube up, and then she would like blow up and yell at him like, why do you ruin the toothpaste, blah blah blah. And then a psychologist was saying like that argument was not about the toothpaste at all.
No,
it was just other things that were irritating beforehand, and that was just the last straw that broke the camel's back.
Exactly, yeah. I see people also say stuff like that.
Yeah, so I would just be like, listen, if I was the husband, I would be like, okay,
what's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah. Why are you frustrated about this? And also, you know, you gotta talk.
Yeah.
People, not everybody fucking communicates. Like,
not asking like relationship advice for like married people with children.
But I mean, yeah, we don't have children, so that's one thing. But you know, I know one or two things about communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are so grown and healed.
I am.
Well, yeah.
You said it so sarcastically.
No, I actually meant it. Yeah, like, but just like, oh my God, it's so nice to be so amazing. Okay, moving on from relationships, we had some friendship. Asshole.
I thought this one was interesting.
Funny. Am I the asshole for reminding my friend that just because she's poor doesn't mean I am?
No. I'm gonna say no, because I think this is about like a vacation or something, you know, where the friend is like, oh, that they're on vacation, and one friend is like, oh, again, you going out for dinner, and you know, like, girl, you came on a vacation with us, you know, like we set the budget beforehand, and now you're gonna act like, I'm sorry, no, you know, I'm not gonna get some pasta to warm up in the house, you know. I think that's gonna be it, but I don't know. No, but you know, like, and if that's the case, no.
I am hesitating because it's just
it's heavy.
In what way are you reminding her? But
yeah, that's also important.
My insight tells me a little bit yes.
Okay. Well, let's see.
If you add to it like the context, like this, like if somebody's like being mean and like commenting on you buying stuff and etc., then that changes it. But just that, I would say yes. Probably I'll change my mind after we're done with the story. So here it comes.
Let's see.
I am 20 years old, female, enrolled in the laundry program.
What?
Program. I'm reading.
What is that?
I don't know. Maybe they
what
like
is a laundry
wash
program?
clothes.
Do you learn how to wash it, or is it like? Okay,
Actually,
maybe we should.
literally, that's what it is. Laundry program at school
Oh.
where I pay a lump sum and they do my, and they
We
do
could
my,
have just like read the whole sentence, but we were like, "What is this? Somebody tell us!"
so we still
Oh
didn't
my
make it through this.
ADHD to the max, here. Huh?
Okay, so laundry programs, basically she pays them and then they do their her laundry for her all year. Cute. It's very popular at my university and they pick it up from my dorm weekly. Slay. My friend, 21, also female, is weirdly obsessed with this and constantly comments on it for some reason. She always comes over and sees my bag and has some random comment to say. She'll say, "How could anyone pay for that?" To which I always say, "Why would I ever do something I don't want to if I can just pay someone else to do it for me?"
Vibes.
As you should. I'm wondering if she's like this to everyone because that would explain why she has few friends.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's shady.
Almost everyone I know uses the laundry program. Her unwanted comments make me like her less. She did it again and was like, "What a waste of money. The laundry program is ridiculously expensive and no one can afford that." Well, I guess some people can.
I guess so.
I simply said that I don't find it expensive at all and that she finds it expensive because she's poor. I'm not, so I'll continue paying for the program. I mean, you could have said it differently.
She really went for it.
She's furious that I called her poor, but she is. It's a fact. Am I the asshole?
Now, listen. You are not the asshole for saying like, I can do what I want, you know? And also, even if it were expensive, something like this, like I remember when I went to the Philippines, my instinct first was like, okay, I'm gonna bring like laundry detergent and like wash my clothes. But in every hotel, like in the street, everywhere, you can just like get your laundry done and they will bring it back like folded with like,
that.
you know, like scented. Oh, it's so nice. And it's not that expensive, but of course, like for us, right? For our like, where I'm here, it would be really expensive. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, I can understand. It really changes your life.
Yeah.
It is really easy. So maybe it is expensive but worth it. So it's really annoying that girl keeps saying like, "Oh my God," like, so I do get that, but then calling her poor and saying that's why you don't have any friends.
Yeah.
Now.
You could have been a little bit more delicate with it or just
That is a lot.
If you literally said that the way you
I can't help that you're poor.
Yeah.
It's giving Mean Girls.
Yeah.
All the way. Yeah.
So you are a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because, you know, there's a way to communicate this. Black girl, why does it bother you? Like, you know, that I'm paying for it.
It's like the thing where, did you ever see, this is clip like on TikTok of Kim Kardashian with her child, North. And where North is just like looking at her outfit and she's like, that's ugly. And then Kim is like, you can also express your opinion without being mean, you know?
Yeah,
you can
how
say,
about that?
it's not my preferred style when you add that to it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's exactly this. Like, you know, you can be honest without being an asshole. Try it out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, which one do you want?
Yeah, the other one. I like that one.
That one?
Okay.
This is fun. I don't know if you guys find it fun, but
I hope you do. I love this. This is great. Okay. First of all, okay, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, yes, I'm sorry. I'm already reading it. Okay, title. Am I the asshole for sleeping with my friends when I am married?
is it female?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
You gotta base it on this.
But and sleeping or
Sleeping.
all naked and stuff.
No, like I think she's talking about like, she's talking about.
Oh, okay, intercourse.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
then duh.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. The words that I see in here are like, okay.
Okay, yes, you are.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, never mind. It says right here, by sleeping, I literally mean sleeping, like snoozing.
But still, like if it's a male, female, or like, if you're in a lesbian or...
Yeah, it depends also on your relationship. Because some people are more like open or they have different like...
That also.
But for me...
Yeah, if my
yeah.
boyfriend was like taking a nap with a girl,
Hell no. That's your last nap.
But we do sleep together.
Okay, ready? Me, 26 female, and my husband, 27 male. First of all, my first thought was like, that's really young. And then she says, have been married for 7 years. That's really young, isn't it?
Well, I'm from Poland, so...
She was 19.
Oh!
She was 19 when she got married with him.
Okay, that's very young. Sorry, I thought they got married when they were like 25. I was like,
no.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's
the math was not mathing.
That's way too young.
Okay, they have been together for a total of 11 years. We have always been happy with each other, and I love my husband with everything in me. But recently he has been complaining about how I use too many blankets and he gets too hot. I snuggle him too much. I use too many pillows. I go to bed too early, too late. It changes, and more stuff like that. Okay. So I promised him I would go to bed when he did. I would use only one pillow and one blanket, and I wouldn't cuddle him anymore. Now you lost me there because what do you mean? Like, I have the same, like my man gets hot real quick and I am the coldest. I'm the coldest bitch. No, but like I literally sleep with anything, and I cannot cuddle, like he gets really, really overheated real quick. And instead of telling me, well, stop sleeping with 20 blankets, he bought me like a heated pillow, 2 actually, so I can be warm and, because I cannot cuddle him because he cannot sleep with that. So he gave me a pillow as big as him so I can like cuddle the pillow. And that, so you lost me here. Nah. Okay. He didn't think, she did all of that. He didn't think that was good enough. He's refusing to sleep in the same bed as me. He sleeps in our guest room.
There's, again, something more going on out there.
Yeah, while I sleep alone. This has been going on for almost 3 months. And we haven't had sex in a single time.
Okay. Oh, wow.
He's never complained about my sex. He's just been refusing. He tells me things like, if we aren't in the same bed, why would we have sex?
You kicked me out.
But also, that's very like narrow thinking.
Yeah.
Because that's the only place where you can do stuff. That's the only reason why you should do stuff, because of a bed.
But also, do you know that some couples actually, like, they do live in separate bedrooms?
I mean, I do have some friends who I know they will, like...
But because of religious reasons, or?
No. So I have one friend and she, I don't know, she just really values her space. She's way more introvert, and her man as well. And I feel like she's like, ideally, I would have my own bed, just because she really likes that. But that doesn't mean that she will always sleep alone.
That's, that's to me crazy, because I know about a few couples like that they just literally, they're roommates with their partner or husband, and they do have sex, but then they just go to their own bed, and once upon a time they have sleepovers, but...
It's also about your love language, of course.
Yeah.
But the thing is then, like, obviously in bed is the easiest connection to sex. So if you don't sleep together, then you have to be more creative outside of that. But
like,
I
make
also
appointments, schedule appointments.
Maybe. But I also know people who, like, they do cuddle sometimes, because they're not like always that physical, but they do cuddle together, and then they go to sleep in different beds. Or when you have different rhythm, like, and one person is a light sleeper. So everybody has to find their own, but this is not it though. This story is not,
no,
that's not the healthy communication. Yeah.
So she started taking naps with her friend. Where's that part coming? I'm waiting patiently.
Okay. I have a high, we're back to the story. I have a high sex drive, and so does he. Oh, for 3 months then, that's long. Early into our marriage, we would have sex about 3 times a week. Is that high? I mean,
if you have a job and
Yeah.
No.
But that's not what I'm complaining about. I miss my husband. Ever since he started sleeping away from me, he has barely spoke to me. He gets up at 6 a.m. every day, leaves at 8 a.m., and gets home at 7 to 8 p.m. His job hours are 9 to 5. I don't know where he's going. I feel unwanted. Oh. Aww. Also, remember, they have been together for 11 years. So them having these 3 months now, it's odd. It's weird that all of a sudden he's like gone.
Yeah.
While they used to have like high sex drive and, you know, that connection.
But you've been with your boyfriend almost 11 years. Like, isn't it relationships like that? It just goes like this, like ups and downs. Like you have.
Yeah, but not this down.
Yeah, okay.
Like, well, it also depends. Like, this shows like how well do you communicate with your partner.
Yeah.
Because the fact that it goes this far without them talking about it before that, yeah, that's not normal in my opinion. Okay, so back to my point. Recently, my friend, a 26 female, got divorced. She couldn't afford her house, so I let her move in with me. I've known her since we were both 2. Now, she does have her own room, but she's having the same problem as me. She feels lonely and unwanted, so we sleep in the same bed every night. We don't have sex, we just cuddle.
Oh, that's perfectly fine, girl.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Now, I will admit sometimes I give her small kisses on the forehead. Okay. Oh no. And she does the same to me. But my love language is touch. So if I can't touch my husband, I'll need someone else to kiss. I don't like that part.
But wait, they're both female.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, no, we're gonna get there. I've never touched her lips once. We've never done anything more than goodnight kisses on the cheek or forehead. We have been snuggling together for about 3 weeks now, and my husband is pissed. He told my whole homophobic family that I kicked him out of our bedroom so I can sleep with a girl. Now, why is he out here acting like that, huh?
Yeah, that's another gaslighting little beep.
It makes him homophobic, doesn't it?
That also, but also like, excuse me, like you told me that you don't want me to use blankets, that you don't want to touch me. Basically, you kicked me out of the bedroom.
Yeah.
And now you're upset because I found a solution that
You have sleepover with
Yeah.
your friends, basically. And I kind of feel bad because she's also, well, I don't like that she's like, because my husband doesn't give it to me, I have to get it somewhere else, because then it kind of suggests a certain relationship. But you know, even if your husband was giving that to you, would you then not like?
Well, but that's how it goes. That's why people cheat. Not always, but sometimes this is where cheating starts.
Yeah.
Like, you're not giving me something.
But that's why he acting like that.
Yeah, that's my fundamental need. Like,
Yeah.
you know, her love language is touch, and she's being starved when it comes to her.
But then they gotta talk
Needs,
about it. But I
of
just
course.
don't like that she's acting like, because what you say, like, that's why people cheat. Yeah, but then now she's like just cuddling with her friend, which is, in my opinion, not cheating. That's just
No.
having a sleepover with your friend. But the way she phrases it is like, is it though? Is she using it as cheat? You know?
Yeah.
It's a little odd, but yeah. But him going to your family and saying like, she's sleeping with a girl. Come on. Okay.
Also, you should keep your problems at home. Like, you shouldn't.
Yeah. Why are you going to her?
Yeah.
It get worse. Yeah. So now he told the family, and then she says, I just need advice and to know if I'm the asshole for snuggling with someone else. My husband is yelling at me every night now. He has thrown stuff, broken plates. I made him a fancy dinner so we can talk and catch up. And he took the plate I made for him and threw it on the ground, creating a big mess. Yes, he does pay the bills. My friend doesn't pay for anything. She is just simply too depressed. My whole family hates me now. His family, he does. The only one I have is my friend, and honestly, she's not enough. I feel unwanted and lost. My husband called me a hoe. Can I say this? A hoe-ass bitch who doesn't know how to keep my hands out of women's pants. By the way, neither my husband or I are homophobic. Yeah, right. Your husband sounds like he is. Okay. Our families are religious and homophobic, so that's why they are so pissed at me. Am I the asshole?
No.
But
And
what the hell happened here?
exactly. And also, like, get out from this abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Because, again, I don't know. Like, I don't want to sound judgmental, and maybe I'm totally wrong, but my first thought, again, is that people don't start throwing plates around when they're angry out of the blue. You see this type of things already, like, at the beginning.
It's the fact that he's really trying to hurt her.
That also, and using like a very offensive words.
Yeah,
And
what you
that's-
mean he's not homophobic? He's
Yeah.
literally like using it. Yeah, okay. He called you what? Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know to keep my hands out of women's pants?
And and I know that like it must be hard, like if he's paying the bills, because then like all
Yeah.
the moving out and sorting out your life for yourself ain't fun.
Yeah.
Um,
I am gonna say the moment that she was like, "Oh, my friend moved into my house," I was a little bit like, "That's also his house, right?" So it shows again that your communication is shit, like both of you, right? Like that's both your house. So I think maybe she moved in and you did not really like communicate that well, and it's been 3 weeks now, while you already are having problems with talking to each other.
yeah.
And yeah, now he's also pissed at that because he's now like moving it to her, like she's like the friend is the problem.
Yeah. But still, like to me, I said that multiple times and I really stand very strongly by it. Like, are there no circumstances you're going to call me in argument a whole ass peep and you're going to be throwing plates around? That's like the moment I pack my suitcase and leave.
Yeah. So there's an update. We had about an hour-long talk. I cried. He did a bit too. We want each other and we love each other.
Okay, good.
I read some people. I read that some people say that he could have ED. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Look it up.
Disorder. Maybe.
That's why he's throwing plates around.
Not this
Google
food.
it.
I know. I mean, okay, yeah, wait. So I discussed it with him. Fine. I admitted to be kissing my friend's forehead and cheek. I'm sorry, but that's so... Okay, yeah. Oh, no. It just sounds like, what do you mean? That's what you do to a child. Like, you give them a little kiss on the forehead.
Yeah, okay, but how do you see it? Is it like, mwah, or is it like...
But even, it's here.
Yeah, but if it's like with this sensual
Okay, yeah. That is a little
intention,
different.
that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, let's not cross the boundary, but really, my pants are already wet. Like,
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it depends indeed like that. So, and like I said, she is also approaching it like that's like she's saying it out like it's a thing, Like I wouldn't even bring it up if I gave my friend a kiss on the cheek.
yeah, like it's a substitute to what she's lacking in her relationship.
Yeah. So I admitted to be kissing my friends on the forehead and cheek, and there he did get a bit pissed, but he admitted to
Yeah.
he admitted to cheating on me as well.
What the hell? Of course he
As
was.
well.
Yeah, by the way,
too.
we forgot about very important information. She said he works 9 to 5, but he's coming back home at 8. And she didn't know where he was at. Of course. And that's why he was getting angry.
And that's why he
because
don't want to sleep with her because he doing somebody else.
And he was deflecting, so he was
Voila.
getting mad at friend because he was doing something wrong.
Here we go. Resolved. And also the way that she's like cheating on me as well. You weren't cheating on nobody, no?
Yeah.
Okay. We decided therapy or divorce will be the best option. Good.
Okay.
Divorce. Thank you for all the advice. We will not be sleeping together again, my friend and I. And my husband and I are thinking about starting to do so again. No! Hey, go back. Hey. Hello. We said therapy or divorce. What do you mean sleeping again with him? I mean, I do think it's good that okay, this is before the cheating, that we knew that he was cheating. I do think it's good that she's like, okay, me and my friend are not going to sleep together anymore because that's a boundary apparently.
Yeah.
But then he cheated. Bye. Okay. I feel real bad, but the reason he was coming home late was because he would drink away the fact that he cheated on me.
Oh, okay.
So he's also an alcoholic. Okay. He said he's going to cook for me tomorrow, Thank you for all the comments that had me talk to him. I feel so much better. My friend is pissed. I won't allow her to sleep with me anymore, so she's moving out. Yeah, because now you made it weird. Okay. I think she had feelings for me, girl.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, if she's pissed, there must have been
No,
something
I would just be
more.
like, why are you acting like we were like having sex?
But we don't know what kind of kisses and what kind of cuddles
Okay,
was it.
but like, because she's already, it's giving homophobic, like a little, like, okay, I feel like there's two sides, like two ways indeed how you can say
there could
it.
be like two stories.
But I feel like she's acting indeed like she cheated because she gave her a kiss on the cheek.
She didn't cheat at all.
No, but and then if I were the friend, I'd be like, wait, so we cannot sleep in the same bed because you think we're cheating, and that what? Like, I'll be okay, bye, you're crazy. Okay, she's moving out. I think she had feelings for me. I'm not sure what to do with her. I lost my friend, but may have gained back my husband. Okay, another update. I'm seeking therapy and a divorce lawyer. And then another edit. For everyone saying how I didn't cheat, there are so many people telling me I did. I don't know which one is true, but I'm just gonna assume that I did. I've reached out to my family and your homophobic family, and they said how I was cheating on him. They know now I didn't have sex with the girl, but they still call it cheating. Me and my friend are in good terms again. My husband and I are working on divorce. She does not know what to do.
Yeah. Well, to sum up for me, like, you are not the asshole.
No, you're not. You're confused.
Unless the kissing, like, if it was like really friendly, like, oh, like cuddling, like, mwah. Yeah,
Good
okay,
night.
that's not cheating at all. But if it was like, mwah, mwah,
but it depends on you. That's a conversation for you and your husband to figure out if it was cheating, and not for your homophobic family who's going to say yes because it was a girl. Like, miss me with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy though. Ooh.
I love this.
Should we do two more?
Yeah, let's go. Because these titles are good. Okay, we had that one.
Okay.
That's also
okay, well, let's do those two.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do the short one then.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for throwing away my fiance's mother's ashes?
Yes.
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 I'm curious, what's the context?
This can go any direction. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I, a 24-year-old female, have been engaged to my husband for around a year now. Well, then it's your fiance. Okay. We have a seeming...
You ain't married, huh?
Not me being like salty. Because I want that ring. Put the ring on it. Anyways. I'm 33. TikTok. We have seemingly...
Don't listen to Nicole. If you are 33, no.
Okay, no, but for context, I'm 33. I am in a relationship. We live together.
How long have you been together? Let's talk about that.
And that's
how long
private.
have you been together?
That is private. And
that's a very big detail.
I'm Polish. I'm from Eastern Europe.
Are you? I didn't know. You never said that before.
I know.
That's crazy. Pressure is a social construct.
We haven't been. Of course, it's my internal pressure. Yeah, but we haven't been long together. But I just want a ring, and then like plan the marriage in like 2 years or like a year and a half.
I would like a ring. I would like a ring.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's go back to the ashes.
Yeah. So we have a seemingly perfect relationship. We split bills proper. What?
She's Polish. She's having a heart attack. Quick, call your mom.
What? Because the fact that it came after we have seemingly perfect relationship and then the split bills. Okay, but properly. So maybe like properly.
So maybe like 80-20%. No.
Care for each other and have a good intimate life. Okay. This all started around a couple weeks ago, and I am still trying to process the situation and figure out if I am in the wrong or not.
Okay.
A couple weeks prior to this taking place, me and my fiance were moving my things into his apartment since it's a more spacious place and ironically, it's closer to my workplace than my old apartment.
So they didn't live together yet.
Yeah.
But they were engaged.
Yeah, that's what people do sometimes.
But they are very young.
24. Yeah.
And they've been engaged for a year, so 23.
Yeah.
Again, very young to my liking.
It for me as well, because like, look, before maybe I had different opinion before, but ever since I have learned how much wiser you become in your late 20s, and ever since I've learned like about the frontal lobe developing, you know, at your 25, I really understood that certain things you should really do in a later stage of life.
Yeah, and of course for everybody different, but at the same.
Yeah.
But before 24. I don't listen to anything I said.
Yeah.
I was a child.
Like, you know, of course, like life experiences, blah, blah, blah. People, like some people are more experienced, more like wise and stuff. But still, like,
yeah,
you have so much more experience in life and you're so...
And especially then if you haven't lived together yet, I feel like, you know, it's possible. Not my preference, but I also culturally, there's way like different cultures where it's like you don't live together unless you're engaged or married. But if you have never lived together with your partner and then you're getting engaged and you're getting committed for real, you better be strong. Because you are going to learn so many new things when you live with a person. Like, you cannot compare it to like, oh, yeah, but we are basically all the time together. No.
That's not the same.
It's different. Do you, because now you've been living together, so do you feel that like, okay, yeah, it's...
Yeah, but, okay, I'll share that. You know, I moved in with my boyfriend like a month after I met him.
What? I didn't know. I didn't know.
So... That's like when you were saying it, I'm like, that's funny because I don't know him. What would he be like if we were just dating?
But you had to learn real quick who he was.
Yeah.
Because you were constantly like...
Yeah, and I love that. Like, of course, we had some disagreements and things that we had to compromise on and learn how to navigate things to make it work for both of us. But I do really like that. And... yeah, I think I was also, of course, lucky because I basically moved in with a stranger. But the more we live together...
Basically?
Yeah.
Or literally?
Yeah, literally. But the more we live together, the more we're like, vibing.
Yeah, I'm happy that that's the case.
You know, my other friend, Jaco, told me the other day, because when we moved in together, which was almost a year ago, it was almost a year already.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's going to be a year in March, and it's December.
No, you met him in March. You moved in May.
April. Well, he moved into my place. Yeah, but he moved first to my place.
No, because he didn't move in, right? He was still living...
No, after a month, he came to my house.
So April.
Yeah.
And that's not almost a year ago.
It is like 10 months that we lived together. But anyways, not the point. So Jaco, like, he came to help us to paint, right? And... he was like...
it's 7 months. It's
April,
been 7 months.
May. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
but anyways, it's about Jaco. So he came and he was like, yeah, I actually like offered, like he was like, I insisted on helping to paint the house because I really wanted to meet this guy in flesh because I was a little bit worried about you. And I was like, oh, that's so cute because we weren't that close back then. Yeah. But he was like, okay, I really wanted to like see him because it seemed a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
But not like, you know, now it's been months and he met him many times. It's like, okay.
So now it's fine.
Now it's fine. Okay. But yeah, it was funny that like my friends were like, she's crazy.
Just a little bit.
Anyways, like that whole story went on and on. The point is like, I feel like, yes, you really get to know somebody so much better when you live with them.
Yeah.
And you know, like also things like finances, right? Like you have to figure out how to pay for things and all that. And if you just date and do cute sleepovers, you don't deal with that.
Yeah. And moody stuff. Because when you're moody, you don't usually do a sleepover or at your worst moments. But you do when you live together.
When you overstimulated, for instance, right? You can say like, listen, I just want to stay home tonight. But like when you live together, like you and
that's also my home. Yeah.
Okay, back to the story. So now here's where the trouble begins. I am a clean freak. I need everything to be clean and orderly no matter where I am. This is just how I was raised because my mother has the same tendencies.
Okay.
We are cleaning out his room to make space for the new bed we bought, along with my other necessities I brought along with me. As we were moving out his old twin-size bed, I found a Tupperware container underneath the bed. It wasn't marked, nor did he tell me what it was. Could have asked. I assumed it was old food left under his bed since the container was foggy, so I marched to the kitchen to throw it out. Later that night, he began frantically looking for something. When I asked what he was looking for, he said he was looking for his mom's ashes. I offered help because that's what any normal person would do, and that's when the search began. I asked him what the urn looked like and where he kept her in, and what he said next made my stomach drop. Yeah. He said she was in a Tupperware container due to the fact that he still couldn't come to terms with her passing. No. This was 2 years ago that she passed.
Now, why would you do your mother like that?
I turned pale.
Under your bed? Okay.
I turned pale, and when I told him that I threw them away, he lost his mind. The story could have ended there, having found them, but the only problem was the garbage truck has already gone to pick up the garbage we threw away. Long story short, after a big argument, I'm staying at my mom's and my fiancé has ceased all contact with me for the time being. I feel horrible, but also who keeps their mom's ashes in a Tupperware container? Am I the asshole?
Oh my God. So, okay. No. You are not the asshole. You guys just are at this moment, indeed, where you move in together and then a certain thing happens and then you have to figure it out. Like, okay, so this is how I work, this is how you work. We have to compromise more. Now, it really sucks that compromise, that this happened with such a sensitive topic. But at the end of the day, I feel like y'all have to talk about, for her, like, hey, don't throw away something you don't know yet.
Yeah.
And for him, to be more clean and to like not keep your mom's ashes in a Tupperware under your bed. Maybe. So, but then the fact that he said like no contact, that's really rude. Maybe he needs some time, but he better come to terms because it's not her, like she could not have known, because which person does that?
Yeah, but why are you throwing away my things without asking me if you can?
Yeah, but at the same time, she lives there now too.
Yeah.
And he isn't apparently dirty enough to keep food like in place like that.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
But like that's what I mean. Like she has to learn, okay, it's not always food, and okay, maybe she has to be more. But I do understand that she's like, this is nasty and it needs to get cleaned. And it's also my home now.
I think that's like out of line. Like, yes, you...
yeah, but that's something that she has to learn now. Now it's like, listen, that's out of line, and I don't like it when you do that. But then compromise is like, so he has to become more clean.
Yeah.
For her to live in that space as well.
I think she'll learn that in the next relationship.
You really think they will break up over this?
That's something you can't get over. I don't think I would get...
But I feel like it's really rude that he like... That it's like... Who keeps the mom?
Yeah, well, that's crazy. But
I feel like this is one of these situations where if you're healthy enough and if you care enough, you will see that the other person meant no harm. And then, the situation is really rough. It is. But like, I don't know. To me, it really is like that. Did they mean any harm? Did it happen by accident?
Okay, well, good point.
Yeah. But then, are you strong enough to put yourself over that?
Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit triggered because my mom used to like throw away things when I lived with her. Because my mom is also this like OCD type of person that just has no, now she learned a little bit more, obviously, because now I have my own house, so she knows she's a guest here. But when we lived together and she would clean my room, which I know is a favor because, you know, I was grown up enough to clean it myself. She would just like throw things away, and then like sometimes I'd be like, where's, I don't know, that sweatpants. Actually, even when I lived alone, sometimes she would be like cleaning up things, and she threw away my friend's leggings because they were like,
But that is annoying. I do get that. Like, you're 100% right.
and that's just leggings.
But at the same time,
Imagine
like,
it was like my
but
friend's
she
ashes.
is moving into that space. That's like your mom was not moving into your like bedroom.
Yeah, okay, but
You
like
know?
when we lived together, I lived in her house.
Yeah, but it's different. It's a different relationship because, yeah, it's her house, but like this is where you completely share. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a different relationship because
Well,
you're partners.
Yeah, and there I was actually the inferior one because she
And
was
your
paying
mom
the
did not
bills.
learn. That's also the thing. Like, she should have been like, yeah, I don't know.
She didn't learn, but
No.
yeah.
But she should have, right?
Um,
Then that's, I don't know.
well,
Mothers.
I feel like now she would not do that because I live with another person, and
Yeah.
she wouldn't dare to throw away something that possibly would belong to my boyfriend. And also after the legging incident, I was really mad because
Yeah, that's annoying.
I was like, girl, it wasn't even mine. She was like, oops. Like, she felt bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, maybe. Like, thanks for cleaning up, but maybe
That's
you
really,
should not throw things away.
it's a little funny because she threw away like clothing. Like I said, for this girl, you know, it's in the Tupperware. It's already like looking moldy.
But why don't you look inside and see what it is, since you already know
It's your
the
mother.
ending? Yeah.
Yeah, but would you, if you think it's mold and it's been food that has been sitting there for a long time, would you be like, let's see, what is this? Is it chocolate?
Is it sprinkle? Is it flour? Bake him cookies?
No, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like, shut up. No, so it's not great, and she's not like innocent, but she did not mean to throw away the mom's ashes.
Yeah.
You know?
Good point. Very good point.
Okay,
last
one. Y'all ready? Here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my friend she is ruining her child's life with the name she gave her?
No, because some names can really make your child's name difficult. Like
I
Luna.
agree.
I love Luna. No, no Luna, sorry. Lana.
Now, Nicole, why would Lana be...
Spell it backwards and you will know.
Oh, I thought it was because of...
No, but Lana, it's a beautiful name. I love it. But then somebody made me aware what it sounds like when you spell it backwards. And I was like, ooh. You literally like put your kid out there for bullying.
I feel like there's also, I know there's certain countries that even like, oh my God, what's the word? I only know the interdit. That's the French word.
Interdit?
Interdit.
Interdit.
Verboden.
Forbidden.
Forbidden. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So they have certain words that are forbidden. Certain names that you cannot call, like certain like offensive names, you know, of like people in history and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so sometimes you gotta check a person and be like, hey, but only when it's like really like, you cannot just be like, oh, I don't like that name, you know?
No.
That's their business.
No, but if she's saying like you're ruining your child's name, child's life with her name, there must be something that's
yeah, okay. You ready for the name?
Okay, let's go.
So, I, 21 female, have been friends with Lorene, 22 female, for 17 years now. That's so long. And we are really close. She recently gave birth to her daughter, and her husband recently told us the name. Again, why is everybody so young? They decided to name their daughter, okay, I'm gonna pronounce it first, Juliette or Juliet. The way you spell it, ready? You gotta spell it out on the, check below for the spelling. GHIULIETTE. Y-E-T-T-E.
So like if
Juliet.
I was Polish, as in I am, but if I didn't
If
speak,
I were Polish.
if I didn't speak English,
Because she's Latin, did you know? She's actually
I'm
Latin.
Latina.
But also Eastern European, yeah.
If I didn't speak English, I would be like
Juliet. Giuliette.
That's how would Dutch person go for it?
If I were Dutch, they would be like, is dit nou van onze? Giuliette. Yeah, so yeah, okay, that's a lot. Her middle name of this child is Maria, but
with the plot,
not Maria the way you would, Jesus Maria. Mahriya. I'm giving you the
Mahriya.
I thought the spelling was a joke until she told me they are serious. I told her that with that spelling of a simple but beautiful name, it's just gonna ruin that little girl's life. She got mad and told me to stop ruining her mood and that I'm being mean. I'm completely honest. The spelling is just bad. Nothing else can explain it. Why ruin such a beautiful name by including letters that don't belong here?
Yeah, but Juliette is also a nice name. You can shorten it to Jette.
Yet. Yeah. I texted her yesterday and told her that the little girl will try to change her name or at least go by her middle name since it's normal. It's not, though. It's Maria, but Maria.
Well, but Mahriya is, imagine that you're calling a customer service and you have to spell your name.
And they're also English, huh? Like, her name is Lorene, the mother's name.
Yeah.
Okay, so she told me to stop texting her, that I'm a bad friend and that I'm being the asshole for making fun of the name. I don't think I am. When I told her that the spelling is just bad, she went crazy. She told me that I'm the worst friend ever and that I would never be able to see her daughter again. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
After that, her husband sent me an email telling me to stop being so disrespectful. He thinks the spelling is cute and just makes it unique. She says, unique, yes. But that's just gonna make the little girl suffer and she will probably be bullied for the spelling. I haven't replied and honestly, I don't think I'm the asshole here, but I thought I asked Reddit because y'all are the best to judge. So, am I the asshole for telling my friend that the name she gave her daughter is bad and will ruin her life? Okay, go for it.
Well, she said y'all are the best to judge. Are you though? Like,
no,
people on the internet are
definitely
the best to judge? No, I don't think you're an asshole at all. I feel like you're being an honest, good friend.
I'm gonna say a little bit. Yeah, you are a little bit the asshole. I think it's a good move to tell her, like, girl, that spelling is a little crazy and this is the consequence. But the moment that both parents are like, we don't care, like, we're gonna keep it because they already named her that as well. Like, it's already, it's not before she's born.
True.
Then you gotta stop.
Yeah, you have to drop it.
But she doesn't. Like, she's like, stop texting me because she keeps going.
You're a little bit pushy, but it's nice that you because
care.
And you've also been friends for 17 years, so it's a little bit maybe like sister relationships, right? Like you grew up together. You've been friends from when you were 5.
But now you also gonna like put some doubt into their mind, which like they clearly tell you we're not gonna change it.
Yeah.
So now they're just gonna hate the name of their daughter just because you told them that other people are gonna. I don't know. I feel like you gotta know boundaries in
That's
it, you
true
know?
too. But in a couple of years, you can tell them like I told you so.
Double down. Okay, update. All right, I get it. I'm an asshole for going after the name more than once. Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry for that, LMAO. I just sent her an apology text for doing it. Okay, that's good. Yet, I did write how she should try to look at it from another perspective. Now, you going back. You just said I'm sorry for doubling down, but let me triple down. I also sent a few screenshots of the comments of this post just for her to see what other people think of it.
Why are you so invested though? At the end of the day, like it's not your child, right?
You just apologize for doing this, and then you keep doing it. You're like, hey, it's not just me who hates your name. For your information, I'm supposed to be the godmother? Which is why I was extra worried. LMAO, my bad. Okay. Update 2. Hello again. I've been asked if there are any updates, and yes, there are. Okay. So I've been talking with Lorene a lot over text, and she's slowly starting to notice her mistake.
And bunny ears.
Okay. I apologized again, and we are good again. Okay. We talked about the name, and she told me that she won't change it and really loves it. Yeah, so let her then have it. But it's slowly understanding why it's weird for others, especially me. Okay. Her husband, on the other hand, is still pretty mad at me. He thinks that I took it too far, and I agree, and that my apologies aren't from the heart. Emoji. I've been asked if I'm still the godmother, and yes, I am. There were thoughts of changing it, but now that we get along again, I'm back in a role. Back to the husband. He actually blocked me everywhere and is telling Noreen to do so too, because he thinks that I'm manipulating and that I'm lying just so we can get close again. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. Well, either way, it's getting better with the relationship, just not with the name. Let it go.
Yeah,
Let the name go.
You should let it go, definitely.
And the fact that she's like, there were thoughts about like me not being the godmother no more. That means you pushed too far because it's the name, you know, like the child. So just because you really don't agree with the name, you're gonna be like, bye with the child.
And to be fair, like kids will always bully you. Like they'll find something to bully you over, anyways.
Yeah,
I was bullied. Like bullied is too big word, but like because you know in Polish my name is Nicola, right, on my passport. So like when I was like 8 or 7, kids would like call me Nicola Coca-Cola.
It's actually cute.
Well, yeah, and that's what my mom did. I came home, I was sad. Mom was like, "But Coca-Cola is great.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice drink,
it's a
right?
big brand. You know?
So just smile, and it really worked. Like you know, because I didn't react to it, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
They dropped it.
Let it be.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the pronunciation of these names, Juliet, Maria, that's not like weird. So it's just a spelling, but these kids ain't gonna spell. And also, you are not the only person, I bet, in the class with like an interesting spelling.
Oh,
so
tell me, girl.
Let it be, you know?
The way I'm so tired sweating when I have to...
because you're a teacher.
Yeah, so I literally saw TikToks about it, and if I was like brave enough to create like a teacher content related TikTok, I would literally also do that because, you know, we are in the Netherlands, and obviously we have like kids with different cultural heritage, different languages, so some names... I see them for the very first time. And also, even in the Netherlands, like some names have like different spelling, even though they're the same name, like Denise and Denise or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and you know, like you won't remember it after one time when you have like 300 kids, you know? And like that's like the last thing I want to do is to butch somebody's name over and over again.
Yeah, because they're already going through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, always when I'm in class, like, you know, dance class, and I go through like the list if somebody's not there, and I say their name out loud, and if I butcher it, like, I don't know, so I'm not good at names, at remembering names, but I really make it a point to then please tell me what it is. Like, I'm gonna like practice it because the least you can do is your best.
Yeah.
Right?
Like Diane.
Yeah. Diane. But also the Dutch pronunciation. Yeah.
I had a student that like whose name is Dean. Like Dean, not Diane. But because Diane has been emphasizing it so much, every time I was trying to call out Dean, I was like, Diane, Dean. Yeah. Why not everybody can be called Nicole? I have a tip, and Amber. Like,
why cannot everybody have my name?
Yeah.
No, I like the diversity and I like the creativity, honestly.
True.
I do F with
That's
it.
true. I heard that trick though. Like if you say somebody's name in your head weirdly 3 times, like Umber, 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 then
Then what? I pop up in your mirror.
then you will remember
The hot
it.
No, that don't work for me.
No, have you
No.
tried?
I mean, so my dad always told me like what he does is like when you meet somebody, you're like say your name.
Ashante.
Say your name.
Well, hi.
He just say your name.
Christmas tree.
And then I would be like, hi, nice to meet you, Christmas tree.
Ah.
And I tried that, but it doesn't work for me. Then I still forget. Yeah.
Maybe you should be like, oh, you should sing it.
Christmas tree. And they're going to be like, what the hell? What the hell is going on?
And then do a little dance to associate it, like Christmas tree.
But do you also have like in your notes like this little list of names
Yeah.
that you want to? Are yours like
Oh,
interesting?
for my kids?
Yeah.
Well, so like we don't have it like in
No, you.
no
Before you even.
I know already what names I want to give to
You
my kids.
do?
And in my culture and Maisha's culture,
Which is a Latin/Polish culture. That's all her.
it's not a secret. It's only in the Netherlands. Like we already like say it before. Because in the Netherlands, it's very common that parents keep the name secret until the baby's born.
I think it's because of this stuff, so nobody has an opinion.
Maybe.
Because the Dutch people are very direct,
Yeah.
and they would be like, "Oh, that's ugly,"
Yeah,
and then
true.
you would be like, "Well, I don't want to give my child an ugly name," so you doubt, and then
Yeah.
I think that's why we don't do it.
Yeah. But I likely call my daughter Emabella after my boyfriend's and my mom's names.
But isn't Angel's dog called Bella?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to you?
It doesn't.
Oh.
My mom's name is Isabella, so.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know for a boy, to be fair. I don't really have like specific name for boy. Actually, there are a few names that I really like I told you, but then you kind of botched it for me because I like the name Storm.
I like Storm.
Because
I truly like Storm.
yeah,
I really
okay.
do. I feel like somebody could be like, it's a dog name, but you don't mind.
No,
You
I
like
don't mind
dogs.
at all. Because I have
like
I have a
Storm.
student at school, Storm, and he's a good student, and also his sister's name is Summer. I think it's
I
funny.
love the name Summer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, blah, blah, blah. It's corny. I don't care. I like nature names.
Mm-hmm.
And Summer it's just happy. And
Yeah.
I truly feel like, might call my daughter that. Same
Summer.
with like, also like River. And
Oh yeah.
I think it's really pretty. And I know in this country, well, I don't plan on being here forever, but in this country it would be like River. But at the same time, people get used to it, like
True.
whatever. But doesn't he have any like certain names, or he's just like,
He does like obviously the female version, right? Because
Yeah.
it also includes his mom's name.
oh yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I think maybe we could like add some African name because my boyfriend's from West Africa originally, and there,
Second name.
yeah, they a lot of times add a name that has a meaning, like for instance, the Son of God.
I love
or-
that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So that also gives a little cultural context.
I wish I had a second name.
You don't have second name
No,
either?
no, it's just boring. I mean, I like my name, but that's it, And my brother, he did get a second name, like
Oh, what
named
did
after
he?
my like grandfather, Brian.
Oh.
So that's really beautiful. And then here I am, Amber Gray, which is fine, but like I definitely want to give my child like options.
Yeah, because then
Just-
maybe like if they don't vibe necessarily with their first name, they can still go for their second.
That's what my brother always said. He was like, when I'm older, I'm gonna go by Brian. And I was like, yeah, you
I love
should.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, my boyfriend's using his second name.
Oh yeah, I know.
His first name is very tricky.
Very, yeah. Let's not go there.
Like,
Okay.
I feel like he did us a favor.
Yeah, we like the second name. Okay, y'all. It was fun. I love to talk about stuff like this. I feel like the conclusion is that people are so unhinged on the internet.
Yeah, and we're there for it. Thanks for the tea.
Yeah.
If you guys have some stories, please share. We might do a second episode on that because I think it was funny.
It is
Or
funny.
you know what we should also do? Like episode about worst husband/boyfriends. You know the TikTok that I sent you about the husband that cheated on his wife and he was like, yeah, I saw you giving birth and you shut yourself.
Yeah, and now I can't unsee that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But you already know I'm gonna be pissed. Hella pissed.
Yeah, but
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, suggestions. If y'all have suggestions, go for it. Or some stories.
yeah,
Some
we're there for
personal
it.
stories. Yeah.
Okay, love you guys. Have a
Mwah.
wonderful new year because I probably will post it somewhere towards the end of this year or beginning of the next one. So XOXO, leave all the bad experiences and toxic men in 2025.
Yeah.
Drop that baggage and let's rock and roll in 2026.
Let's rock and roll, bitches.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. Thankfully, I cannot curse no more. That's the end. Mwah.
Bye.